Amazon is designed to benefit those affected by the Syrian refugee crisis by donating funds from a popular song to refugees. The song, Together We Are Strong, supports an anti-Islamic regime and the idea that the impending threats from groups like ISIS should be stopped. By donating funds, Amazon is looking to further support those affected and is attempting to ease persecution of those afflicted by terrorism.
A man from Pennsylvania decided he was going to brighten his dog's day by taking his dog on a big adventure to fulfill his bucket list. Yes, the dog's bucket list. I know, it's weird. Todd Berkanowski took his dog on a series of escapades by helping him do the following: host the weather forecast, watching him eat French fries, and taking him on a date to watch the sunset with the dog's girlfriends. After a tragic car theft, police stepped up to help a single mother whose children had recently been put in jeopardy. The mother, who had been recently diagnosed with cancer, had fallen asleep, and while her children were playing, all of their winter clothes were stolen from their home. One of the officers investigating decided that he wanted to be charitable and took the entire family to Target and bought them all winter clothes, free of charge. The investigation is still ongoing, and they have no idea who still stole the clothes, but it's a pretty good feel-good story.
What do you think the outcome of this game is going to be?
I hope it's a win. We got a good team, but Covington's good. Should be close.
Mate. Should I redo the intro again? Hello and welcome to Guerilla Wolves Movie News. I'm Parker Lehman. Unfortunately, I don't think I have anything for you guys this week. Maybe I could talk about the record-breaking winter tentpole Alvin and the Chipmunks 4, The Road Chip, or the mediocre horror drama The Forest, which was 40% shots of Natalie Dormer's gorgeosity. I saw Hannon's production of A Midsummer Night's Dream meets the 80s. Maybe I could talk about that. Let me see what's come out. Star Wars, wait, Star Wars? It's out? For those of you counting, this is the first Star Wars movie since Revenge of the Sith in 2005, unless you count the animated Clone Wars movie which came out in 2008, or if you're like me, if you don't count the prequels as real movies, it's been 32 years since the last Star Wars movie. Either way, it's been a long wait. This film is directed by sci-fi veteran J.J. Abrams and stars Adam Driver, John Boyega, Daisy Ridley, Lupita Nyong'o, Andy Serkis, and I will not confirm nor deny any other cast members. If you haven't seen this movie yet, number one, what are you doing? Number two, if you're lucky enough to have not had it spoiled for you yet, go see it immediately because you will have it spoiled for you. Not in this review, but you will. Now, as far as what I thought about the movie, I thought it was a very worthy addition to the Star Wars saga. It clearly understands the universe intimately, and there are plenty of twists and turns and intriguing characters to keep you interested throughout the whole thing. And it's better than all three of the prequels combined.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Yes, it is.
Performances in this film were a particular highlight. I'm talking specifically about Lupita Nyong'o, who portrays her character in motion capture, meaning they recorded her facial expressions and put them on an alien creature. And she was so good at this performance that my friend actually recognized her during the movie. And that's something.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Also, I particularly enjoyed Adam Driver as Kylo Ren. Now, a lot of you did not like this performance because you guys wanted another Darth Vader who's really cool and evil, but the same amount of you are complaining that it retreads Episode 4 way too much, so which one do you want? Do you want the same movie or a totally new thing? I thought that Driver's portrayal of Kylo Ren was very original, and it makes a lot of sense that he's inexperienced in the Force and with fighting, because all the Jedi are dead by this point. Who's he gonna fight?
Shut up. Don't do that.
So of course he doesn't know how to use the Force that well, but alas, I'm treading into spoiler territory. So all I'll say at this point is you have to go see it. Even if you're not that big of a fan of Star Wars, it's a major landmark event in cinematic history that we're finally getting another good Star Wars movie. So in short, I give it an 8.5. It's very solid and very promising, and I'm looking forward to further installments. Until next time, I'm still Parker Lehman. Yes, it is.
Hey guys, welcome to Welcome with Frosty, and today we're going to get everybody's picks for who they think is going to win the Super Bowl, MVP, Rookie of the Year, all that. So here we go. Who do y'all think is going to win the Super Bowl this year?
Patriots.
Patriots? Who do you think is going to win the NFL MVP?
Former LSU quarterback Jamarcus Russell. Now he did get suspended or maybe kicked out due to various coding charges, but he's going to make a comeback and he will be MVP this year.
Who's going to win the NFL Super Bowl this year?
Panthers.
Panthers?
Yeah.
Panthers? All right. Who's going to win the NFL MVP this year?
NFL MVP?
Cam Newton.
No, not Cam Newton.
Cam Newton.
No. NFL MVP, I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be my boy, Richard Sherman.
Richard Sherman, okay. Cam is sticking with Panthers.
Michael Jackson.
I heard Cam is the man. Cam is the man. You think he's going to win MVP?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? All right. Who do you think's going to win the Super Bowl this year?
Honestly, man, I just don't care.
Who'd you pick for the Super Bowl this year?
The Super Bowl? I like the Cardinals.
Cardinals? Why's that?
Tyrann Mathieu is savage.
You know he's out for the season.
I don't care, he's still savage.
Hey, you guys right here. At one time, I want all y'all to shout out your picks for the Super Bowl. 1, 2, 3.
Chiefs!
I heard a lot of Chiefs. Why's that?
Dante Poe, Justin Houston, Tom Holly, can't stop him, man.
So to give you my opinion about who's going to win MVP, I say that Cam Newton's a fan favorite. He's going to win. Rookie of the Year, probably Todd Gurley. And Super Bowl Chiefs, they're on a roll right now. So that's my opinion. I'm Frosty. See y'all next time.
Quidditch is it's a mixture of like field hockey and dodgeball kind of, where you're trying to put balls through a hoop to get 10 points. But there's also an element where people have dodgeballs to throw them at the active players to knock them out of play, out of bounds. So it's a combination of a lot of athletic activities. It is pretty strenuous.
There's so much going on. There is really almost 3 different games being played on the same field at the same time. It's very fun and yet athletically demanding.
I see us growing and developing. I would love to get other high schools in the area to start teams of their own, so that we can actually have an intra-school play, where right now we're just doing intramural. I'd like to have various schools competing against us, and growing it on the North Shore.
Welcome to Hunter Stadium. I'm Parker Lehman, voice of the Soccer Wolves, and we're here at tonight's game. North Shore versus St. Paul's. Let's go.
1, 2, 3, 1!
It was a good team win. The juniors and sophomores really stepped up this game because the seniors just got back from retreat like maybe 2 hours before we had to be here and moved the ball well. Could have had a better first half, but we did it in the second half, got it done. 5 goals, it's pretty solid. Thank you.
I'm pleased. I mean, they're the top 10 ranked team in the state, I think 8 or 9. It was nice to get the 5 goals in the first half, but all I said at halftime is if we keep doing what we're doing and breaking them down like that, we should have 3 in the first half. You know, so I'm not saying it should have been an 8-0 game. We're maybe not 8 better than them, but we could have put it away in the first half.
This is Nate coming at you here from Comic-Con.
So you enjoying the convention so far?
Absolutely. I come every year. I'm from New Orleans and I love it. I love dressing up and having a great time and cosplaying. So it's always a pleasure to come out.
Now, who are you dressed up as today?
This is Captain Spaulding from Rob Zombie movie, House of a Thousand Corpses, Devil Rejects. So.
And he has a new one coming out. What's it called? 31?
31 is correct.
In the Star Wars mythos, if you look that up, supposedly Jawas really stink, and you don't stink. So is there something you do to not smell like the other Jawas? Okay, good. Can you give us a really sweet, nasty Joker grin? Nice. Are there any other Jawas here, and are y'all looking for certain kinds of droids to sell other places? What do you think of the convention so far?
I love it. It's great. You get to see all your favorite actors, and just pretty much it's a big mall just for nerds.
Did you dress up in a different costume yesterday?
Yeah, I was Captain America yesterday too.
Okay, what about tomorrow? Are you going to have a different one?
No.
That's okay. I think you're rocking this one great. Hey, look, we found Andy. What do you think of the convention so far, Andy?
It's really cool. There's so many people dressed up as people I know from all kinds of things like comics and movies, and this is really like the only event in New Orleans of its kind.
It's the only event in New Orleans that Andy can go to.